as we pan from a view of my crusty ass heel to the lake. I wanted to talk about mindset, as always, right? Because I think it's just such an important topic that we just don't look at. Southeast Georgia transitioning from summer, getting into, I guess, fall, winter type of stuff. Uh, and it's really nice out. Bugs are starting to really die off, so it's nice enough to where you can come out here and not really get the threat of being bitten too much. And I just got some outdoor furniture. And I talk all the time about you know mindset, headquarters, home base, and all these things. And at the core of all that is peace. Enjoying, not only enjoying your peace, but having others enjoy your peace. And you getting enjoyment out of it. Like I'm sitting on this like little daybed joint here, right? And this was prompted by my mom. She went ahead and bought something, and I was like, I don't like that. It looks like crap. Don't buy things from my house. But she wanted some place to actually sit outside, and I was just like, you know what? It would be good, and it'd be nice for her too, right? So I put these things together last night, and get the little picture. Got some video of like the night pictures and everything else like that, how that looks. Um, and then now I'm out here and enjoying this, not from the comfort of the sunroom with the fan and the AC and little to no bugs. I'm out here enjoying it under this shady tree, you know, able to look over at that view there. And this is what's important about having a space, a home base, a headquarters, to where you can enjoy these things and have that level of contentment, have that level of peace, and the thing that you want to protect, and it's something that puts your mind at ease, at rest. It's a very beautiful thing, and I think everyone should experience it and do whatever they can to experience it. For you, the vision or the view, all these acorns are falling now because of the wind is blowing. But for you, the view might be maybe the cityscape. The view might be maybe a mountain range or something like that, or ice capped mountain range of some sort. Maybe it's the ocean. Whatever it is, whatever says peace, whatever screams peace to you in a peaceful way. Whatever that is, find it, get there, work from there. Had a long stream last night talking about different levels of the interview process for technical jobs and high paying jobs, and getting information from people and things like that, or people getting information from you or about you. And one of the things that was talked about was environment. And I said simply, a lot of people, I think environment's very important. And my environment, because the lady was talking about vacations. And I said, my environment's to the point where I don't want to take vacations. One, I don't like to take vacations. Uh, and I told her, I was like, listen, I think vacations are a distraction from your lack of, you know, uh, the vacations are just, all vacations are a distraction from the fact that you don't like your environment, which is what I said, right? It's like a lot of people take vacations not because it's always a getaway. I want to get away from here. I want to not be around here. This is so boring. This is so this and that. And it's just like, you see this with, people talk about relationships and Instagram models and, all this other stuff. That's not the life we live in a sense, right? We don't see that all the time. But, you know, the constant want to be somewhere else. Why don't you just go live there? And I understand why you don't, because the opportunities, the opportunities and the things that you can do in places like South Florida, and the money you would make and so on and so forth, is just not the same as it is in fucking Borneo or some shit like that, or the Bahamas or what have you. But what if you just you know, what if you change your life and the way you do things and said, hey, I don't want to take a vacation to the place I love. I want to live in the place I love. I want to experience the place I love on a daily basis. And I want to never have to take a vacation ever a fucking again. Why not think like that? Why not think to the point where it's just like people talk about vacations and you be like, you mean to tell me I got to leave my house? Oh, no, no, motherfucker, no. It's not happening. You know what I mean? And maybe your view is a room in your. I was watching a Hammerhand stream, and I noticed he had like all these comic books and stuff. He's a person in the make. Oh, sorry. Well, that's just a view of me, and then my uncut grass, which I love my grass like this. Y'all can say whatever y'all want. I love my grass like this, and I love watching it blow in the wind, and then of course the home. I got the wind chimes and stuff, and I'm probably gonna put a wireless access point up. Actually, it's over there. Probably put a wireless access point up over there. We'll see. That's gonna cost me like $1,500 to get the one I want for outside. But I was watching Hammerhand stream, and he had a room where all the walls were like, I'm talking pristinely, perfectly, picturesque, beautifully decorated with all types of comic books and stuff like that. And I was like, whoa, that's a nice room, man. My man cave looks a little bit different, but that's a nice room. I like the way it was set up, so on and so forth. So, why not live in your vacation? Why not say, hey, listen, I'm going to step away from the computer, and I work from home, so I'm going to step away from the computer for a minute, and I'm going to eat my lunch outside. Catch me outside. I'll be on Teams, I'll be on Slack, I'll be on any other instant messaging application for your, for your organization. I'll be on any one of those, and you could just catch me outside. They won't even know that you left. Hey, Mike, we got this meeting in 10 minutes. Yeah, no problem, I'm here. Either be on the phone or your Surface tablet or something like that. So, and then if you don't do that, okay, your weekends when you're off from your day job that you have to be, at any location, whether you work a trade or something like that. You guys, I guess you guys can see this. Is that bird up there? This is your weekend. This is how your weekends look. I talked about snow-capped mountains. Like, look at that. Look at that view. That looks like a freaking mountain range right there. This is so important, and this is what I talk about in terms of having a place of peace, a home, a headquarters, a base to where you can enjoy all of these things and do it with little to no effort and maximum comfort. Listen, I don't do these videos to brag, but I do these videos to show you what's possible, because I used to look at other people doing the same things that I'm doing now that I wanted to do before the 7 series. I used to say, like, man, when I actually had gotten the 7 series at the time, I said, wow, I wish I could go back in the past and talk to my past self and say, bro, we got what we wanted. Or even more so, like, say, bro, yo, here's the keys. And bring that person into the future, that past me into the future. I know that would fuck up the MCU timeline and all that, but bring that person into the future so that they could see what's gonna happen. Maybe motivate them more to do more, so on and so forth. But motivate, like, make sure that they knew that, hey, this was gonna happen, and your work was your work paid off. It was for not, or it wasn't for not. I don't know if it's like sounds like a double negative, but you get what I'm saying. And even with all of that, what it took to get that and how hard that was, and even the point, don't show them the point where, actually no, show them the point where at any point in time you could, if you wanted to, you gave, or when you needed to, you gave it up because you got it, and that was it. There's nothing special about it. Some things I would probably change, of course, too, in terms of like investments and stuff like that. But at the same time, if I look at what where I came from, it, I remember in the past I wanted something like this. And now to sit in it and enjoy it, it just goes to show you that once you have a vision, not just to just talk things into existence, but to execute and work hard to where these things actually can be witnessed, you know, that they can be enjoyed, that you can live in it. You know, it's crazy to live in a dream when you're actually awake. With that being said, thank you all, and let me get back to enjoying this. And there's also a small spider on my chest, so peace.